Yo, what's good? What it is, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of Anything Under the Sun. Hope I had a good weekend. We took last Monday off for MLK weekend. You know what I'm saying? So now we're back and got some things to talk about. Today I'm gonna kind of wing it because I ain't really planning out too much of what we're gonna talk about. But we're gonna see what's good. We're gonna try to get everybody in as soon as possible. I do got one thing to talk about, and when it comes to sports and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, my team lost this weekend due to unfortunate. Yo, what's good? Due to unfortunate decision making at the end of the fucking game. Goddamn Jordan Love made the dumbest decision I ever seen as a quarterback. Everybody's talking all this shit about giving him credit. Look, when it comes to football and my team, bro, I'm just like, we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We weren't supposed to be in the playoffs. We would start off the season probably like 2-5. After Thanksgiving, we kind of made a run and got in. Thank God. Granted, you know what I'm saying? Give him a chance. Like he was doing real good up to that point based on what I was watching and what I was seeing. But I was just like, bro, we just got a first down, 1st and 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck? Why would you throw that pass? So, that's one thing. That kind of bothered me this weekend. Probably the only thing that bothered me. I had a gig. I had a gig out in Hampton that I did. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a banquet for the Virginia Hokies. That lasted from about 5 to 8. Turn the little kids up, little shit like that. Pretty cool. The only thing was it was in a church, so it was like I was kind of conflicted on what kind of music I should play. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that kind of like messed me up. But I still ended up playing all the songs that they like. They would turn. Granted, I got the mix, but when it comes to gigs like that, and people are sitting down and trying to eat. They got to line up to eat. It's like, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to play for them to dance or just play for them to vibe out to in the beginning. That's what one thing about when being a DJ, it's like, well, in my experience, trying to figure out when people want to party and when people want to eat. Like, I think you should allow people to come in and try to party right off the bat. And then instead of doing the whole, sit them down, let them eat. Nah, come in, chilling, you know what I'm saying? The food should already be ready prior to people coming in anyway. It should be already ready. I get it. People got other stuff to do. Maybe delays happen and stuff like that. But at the same time, people should come in. It should be like clubs cook your food, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that, but it should be in preparation to, like, people should just be able to go up and get their food at any point in time and eat it. Granted, I know I was dealing with kids, but, like, parties like birthdays, retirement parties, graduation parties, people should be able to go walk and get their food whenever. As soon as they come in, get the food, you know what I'm saying? Eat, party, dance, you know what I'm saying? That's how it should go. But it doesn't always go like that. It always throws me off on what kind of music I play. So hold on, give me 1 second. All right, shit, my bad. I had to handle some stuff in the kitchen. I was cooking a little spaghetti and shit. So, yeah, I had to check that out real quick. Probably should cook it a lot earlier. I kind of loafed early in the day, and I didn't really get to do everything I wanted to. This motherfucker Joel is going off today. He got 65 points. 65. I don't even think Chuck scored 65, or at least 60. Maybe he did. I think he scored. Let me see. Chuck scored. Shit. I'll look it up real quick. Allen Iverson. Damn. Allen Iverson career high. 60, yeah, he passed. Oh. And they're keeping him in the game, too, so they're going to try to see how much he scored. He might drop 70 tonight, man. He just might drop 70. But shit, Chuck had 11 50-point games in Philly. Let's see how many 50-point games Joel Embiid had. Joel Embiid career high right now, 59. So he's past his 50. He's past his career high right now. Oh shit, he got 7. God damn. So straight. So he's about his 8th 50-point game, 40-point games. He had 47. This motherfucker, he's scoring way more than Chuck. That's how it should be, though. The big man should be dominating. Joel is very versatile. He can dribble. He can shoot. You know what I'm saying? He can beat you in the post. He's physical. He's like how Shaq could have been, to be honest with you, if he would have had handles. Joel makes his free throws. Let's see Joel's free throw percentage. I want to say his free throws are pretty good. Free throws. Let me see free throw percentage. .6 this season. Let's see what Shaq's free throw percentage was. Probably ass. Free throw percentage. Shaq's free throw percentage is 52.7. Fucking trash. That trash, bro. So I don't know, man. If I had to make an NBA draft today, I might do goddamn Joel. Let me see where Joel's at in career points. Career total points. The only thing wrong with Joel, he doesn't have a fucking he's at 11,000. He doesn't have an NBA championship. He needs an NBA championship under his belt. That make him a little bit more of a value. Cause Shaq, the one thing about Shaq is they had to foul this man in order for him to be stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like they could not stop him because he was such a fucking bully in the post. You know what I mean? Like who can handle that? Like dude was elbow. He was big. He's bigger than Joel. I think he's a little bigger. Joel's just a little more agile. You know what I'm saying? See stuff like that. Like he's able to shoot from outside of the paint. Shaq couldn't really shoot from outside of the paint. That was Shaq's big issue. If Shaq was able to shoot threes or shoot beyond the free throw line, he would have been even crazier. Because then it's like, all right, if you play the shot, he going to take you with him when he go drive to the hole. He going to dunk on your ass. I mean, it's obvious. It's going to be obvious. Or you're going to have to foul him. And then if you foul him, if he's doing good from shooting outside, he's going to hit his free throws. Shaq would have been crazy. Shaq would have probably scored 100 points if he was like more of a versatile player from the outside instead of being in the post all the time. But, I mean, it worked for him. Granted, like, it made him somewhat one-dimensional that he had to play in that style. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have been able to, like, move, shoot, I think it's the shot. If he would have been able to shoot from outside, he would have been straight. He could dribble, to be honest with you. It won't like he was a, well, that's highlights, but it seemed like he could dribble just a little bit. Like, the ball looked like a little tennis ball to him when he dribbled and shit like that. That shit looked crazy. If he started dribbling like he playing with a goddamn Nerf ball or something like that. Like that's how big that motherfucker was. Shaq was a huge, huge player. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't think any of the guys from back in the days would have been able to stop him. Like Kareem probably wouldn't able to shoot over him. But as far as like taking the constant pushing, shoving, all that shit from Shaq, I don't think he would have been able to handle it. He would have been having to sit in the ice water every single damn night. Or every time he played Shaq afterwards, he would have been sore as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Bill Russell would have been able. Bill wouldn't have been able to handle. Maybe Wilt in his later years, because Wilt was kind of a solid dude. Wilt won't never ever like a small kind of guy. He was very athletic. Like he probably would have blocked Shaq a couple times, to be honest with you. But he would have been bruised up too, though. You know what I'm saying? Trying to defend Shaq and trying to guard him. The only person I really think who could stop Shaq for real is probably Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, and he's probably the best defensive player ever. Based on stats, from what I saw, he's like probably the best defensive player to ever play the game. And then on offense, he would have obliterated Shaq because his footwork was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Spin moves, he could probably cross you up a little bit, jabs, all that stuff. He probably would have fucked Shaq up. I think he did play against Shaq a little bit when he was when Shaq was in Orlando before he went to LA. I think he played against Shaq maybe about 4 or 5 seasons. I would say, because they won. Shaq came in, I want to say 93, 94, and he was about a rookie. Yeah, and Hakeem was already a vet. He was kind of on his way out. Houston Rockets was kind of nice. I think those were the 2 years they took the Bulls' place and winning the championship and being a dynasty and shit like that. So I think, these fools are not coming back. But yeah, I think Hakeem would be the only one that probably can, give Shaq trouble. Granted, Shaq said Yao Ming gave him trouble, but at the same time, Yao Ming got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like Yao Ming, he still couldn't handle Shaq. He was too short. We got Brian in the building. Hold on, let me pull him up real quick. Should be able to pull up real quick. I wonder if you can hear me. Y'all hear me? Yeah. Okay, y'all can hear me. Yo, what's good, bro?
What's good, buddy?
How you, man? How was your weekend?
It was good. What
Yeah.
happened? I think I had a
You said what now? Or you putting your Bluetooth in?
Yeah, I had to play at the Rivers Casino, Champagne Band. That was cool. Cool when the gang was there. Yeah,
Cool in the game.
yeah,
Summer Madness?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How did that go? Did you network? You know what I'm saying? What
Um,
happened?
well, I mean, and I think this is a dope thing too about how the Champagne Band is set up because we have managers, we have the owner, and there's like we just do our thing, but it's dope because even though we just got done playing the show, like the managers and stuff is like that, still talking to people. Like I think they said they got an opportunity with like such and such travel, so that might be an opportunity and some other things. This lady she had reached out to us, so it's like everybody doing their part. Like we do a great show, and then the people who are there supporting us manager wise, they looking at the different people who they need to connect with, and they get numbers and connecting and trying to see the next event. So
Yeah.
now also too, they started. I think they started like 8 o'clock, and I think they ended at like I think 9, I believe, 'cause we started at 9. So I thought that was that was dope too. That even if Cool the Gang did pull up, they still had to find somebody to like keep that energy up. And I'm glad that I guess in terms that we were ones picked or it worked out that way. But I didn't
Yo,
get
so was it
to shit. But
packed?
oh yeah, it was stupid packed. It was packed like the whole night until we stopped playing. Like until Cool and the Gang were there, all the way up until the show ended.
Damn, I would have pulled up. You would have told me because I was down. Yeah, that was easy access to the bridge. I was on Pembroke Avenue because I had to do a gig at that church in Chickasaw.
Oh, okay.
I had to do a banquet and shit. But I would pull it up. Shit, I had saw it on your story that you did something at Rivers, but I didn't know it was like a big ass event like that. That's pretty dope. Cool the game live. That would have been crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I'm not
wouldn't.
gonna lie. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I wouldn't have gambled or nothing like that either. Like, cause I've
Oh
been at
yeah, no,
Rivers and I gambled a couple times.
I'm not a
I could have watched the game there.
no facts, facts. Facts. People were watching it.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, I could have watched the game. Cause where's the stage at?
Stage is literally right there. It's like at the I think it's like the sound bar. It's no, it's not. We wasn't at the sound bar. I think it was at another place, but it's like an area where you can watch the game. Like it's definitely an area. They have a sports area. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it's like almost like not a stadium, but it's kind of weird. I forgot how to explain it, but it's like literally like how can I say it? It's almost like Buffalo
It's a big
Wild
ass.
Wings.
Yeah, it's a big screen TV. It's for people because I think they split the screens up
Yeah,
too. Um,
they,
yeah, they split the screens and it's for people to do bets and stuff like that. To see the odds in their bets and shit. So that's why they had that big ass screen near the bar and it's right behind the craps table and shit like that, ain't it?
I
I
think so.
think it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, because I went there Halloween and that was after I came from Vegas and I still had like a little gambling bug on me. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna check this shit out, see what it look like, see if it's anything like Vegas or anything like that. And I
Yeah.
mean, it's a little similar. The only aspect is missing is a hotel. Like they just need to build a hotel in that bitch or beside it or on it, on top, one or the other.
I think
Yeah.
I think they still trying. I think that's a great idea. I think they still trying to like. I think they still trying to get their feel for having a casino in the area. Like, cause see, that's the whole. See, when you start bringing hotels close to like for instance, like over here by Rosie's and stuff like that. Like, when you start looking at like Vegas, like, nah, people. That be the reason why they messed up. Like, they start staying at a hotel and then, bro, you've been here all week, and then it's to the point where they trying to get their money back to get home. That's like it was so serious, bro. Like that's why people be in Vegas. They was like, I came here with money and I just never left because you couldn't leave. And that's the thing too with Vegas. Vegas ain't no like, oh yeah, I'm going to Newport News. No, it's Vegas and then 100 miles of dirt and then like in all directions. Like how you gonna get
Mountains.
back?
Yeah,
Mountains,
there's a whole bunch of mountains. You're literally in a valley.
like bro,
Um,
it's it's not like civilization out there. It's just like Vegas, and then you just hopefully get to the next nearest area of living.
the next, the, the next. I mean, it depends on what direction you go. If you go south, you'll be south probably for like Las Vegas Boulevard goes all the way into California. It goes into California and it stops at probably one of the mountain areas in Vegas, but it stretches all the way down. Like so, if you're coming from kind of like LA and shit, and then you get on Los. No, maybe it's not LA, but it's some part in California. It's right there. You can cross the border of California and Nevada on Las Vegas Boulevard. And you can take that shit all the way up into downtown Vegas. Yo. That shit is crazy. Like, I looked it up and everything like that. So it's like that stretch is pretty. It's a pretty long stretch. Um, but as far as it is nothing but dirt. After that, it is dirt. It's like a dirt road, desert and shit. That whole road is just desert. It's not nothing really near that I know of. I mean, they got little spaces where people can like, do what's the HTVs, the the dirt bike shits and
Oh,
stuff like that. They got
ATV.
different stuff. Yeah, they got different stuff like that going along that stretch. But that shit, yeah, that's a long way. And when I was out, I gambled a couple of times, to be honest with you. I did the slots though. I ain't do no craps or nothing like that. I didn't do the crap tables or the blackjack table or nothing like that. But I mean, I read up on it and stuff, but I didn't even try it out. Yeah, and you do get it. It's addicting, bro. That's why after I came back, probably like a few times, and I said this on the pod before a few times, I went to Rosie's and spent like $100. You just don't know when to stop because if you start winning, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want to keep playing until you win again. Once if you win, if you got a win streak and you start to lose, just stop. That's it, because that's it. That's it for the rest of the night. The
You know,
machine that gave you it didn't gave you the money that you probably deserved to win for that night. just go ahead and take it. If it's $100, cool. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take that shit because if you keep playing, uh, you're more than likely going to lose. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose all the money that you even won, and then all the money that you spent. So it's not worth it for real, for real. But
I think in
yeah,
terms, especially gambling, anytime I've ever like been in that type of position, I've always thought about, and this kind of helped me out with stocks, where it's just like always remember what you put in, and then when you start seeing that you like, for instance, like the Dogecoin thing, I think I made like $180 off of Dogecoin, but I put in 40. So you feel
hmm
me? Like, I was just like, listen. It wasn't times two, it wasn't 80. One times three, it wasn't 120. It wasn't even times four with the whole 160. It was a little bit more than that. So I was like, bro, what you want out of this, bro? It's your first time. Come on, how
hmm
lucky you think you about to get? And I felt like I think I paid like let me pay like a bill with that. Like it was just like easy money, but it was just like, you get too hungry and you think you about to get 40, you about to get 4,000 off of 40, and that's what it is. Like you just keep wanting to get more and more and more. I'm just like, bro, be smart. Because if I got put in 40 and I got 160 or 180, it's like, yo, if I take that out, I put it back in and I get 300, take it back. Like it's like no, it's like because I got 150 last time, it's like, all right, damn, I should go for 700. That doesn't even make sense. Like to go for
yeah,
700,
that's what
like work your way
that's the
up.
psychology. That's the greed psychology that goes into that shit. Is like all right, you think it's gonna be consistent, and it's not. It's more so the odds are against you than they are for you. Instead of putting in like even with betting, like I got lucky on bets on MGM and shit. I'm thinking like I'm about to hit uh putting these weird ass parlays and shit in, thinking certain people won't hit or somebody might get lucky because I got lucky the last time. Bro, I lost like 25 dollars trying to do that shit. I lose. I probably lost $20 a few times trying to make bets that give me big wins. You know what I'm saying? $2,000. That shit don't happen. It just, I heard on Prize Picks people be winning, FanDuel people be winning, but it's just, the odds are never in your favor. When you have big odds like that and it's a big payout, they're really never in your favor. It's rare that it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you really do got to be smart about it, or you just got to know what you're doing. Because I
And I
didn't
feel like
seen fools come out of FanDuel with $2,000. I
See,
seen
and
that
that's the
shit
thing too.
before.
I feel like sometimes being thinking like a business sometimes crushes our dreams. Because it's like in your head, you just like, yo, I really want to get this much, but it's just like, come on, bro. If you own a business, are you really in the position? Do you think you'll be in a position to give 300 people $2,000 each? Like, come on, like everybody's not going to be able to get that. Don't get you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get
no,
like,
no.
and it's to the point now where it's just like they probably can maneuver it really good. Like for instance, like let's say Jamie Foxx plays, let's say Billie Eilish plays, let's say Cardi B plays, and all three of them win. Like they win a nice amount, but it's on some stuff where it's like, yeah, the three of them win. Because if you see them win, then that's gonna make you. But if you just a random person, they don't really care about you winning the $2,000 because I can
Hell
get I
no.
can get 200 people to join this program because they saw Cardi B because they
Mm,
saw
mm,
they saw Ludacris up there. But you
mm.
getting $2,000, I'm losing business. Even if I am giving them $2,000 or $4,000 that they don't need anyway, they're still going to promote my product, and that's what it's all about. So there's at least 20% of people who probably joined MGM because it was a familiar face and it was Jamie Foxx. I'm
Yeah,
like, it's Jamie Foxx. It's
yeah. That's
Jamie. It's
that's a
his
marketing
boss.
tactic.
It's like I got to. Why not try it? Jamie
Yeah,
wouldn't do anything mean to me. It's like so. It's like that's
yeah.
really where
It's
that comes
definitely
from.
That's definitely a marketing tactic. You know what I'm saying? They always put celebrities on in the face of certain products because they say it's safe. It's like I forgot what that marketing tactic called. It just makes people think that okay, yeah, they're using it, so maybe I should use it too. It's a simple tactic. Shout out to MJ Baru that pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you need to come on here, come on this live. Shoot the shit with us. You know what I'm saying? Put in a request, my nigga.
I'm about to say he's still in here.
Pull up. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Tell us that fool ain't. I know you still ain't cooking no damn chicken and rice and own Chinese food and whatnot.
Oh damn,
You,
put him
you know
out
you watching
there.
the game.
Oh damn. I bet you
I
like
didn't say nothing bad about. It. I'm just saying. I know you ain't making no more. You ain't busy. You ain't
who the
busy
hell is
unless you out here. You know what I'm saying, being a playmaker, being a big time playmaker out here. That's cool.
who?
We'll just catch you later. You know what I'm saying. But Shit. What else? What else? What's been going on out in the world? What's something you caught? Something that caught your eye and shit. Shout out to Adam. Adam pulled up. Okay, Frank pulled up. Um,
It's a few things. All right, so I've been so you know this whole Mandela effect thing, right?
what? What happened, Mandela?
Yeah,
What's good? What's good, to everybody?
just different things like I guess the Mandela effect. They were talking about like, for instance,
Oh shit.
like the whole thing with Star Wars. They were saying that Darth Vader never said I am your father. Like he never. They said he never said that. Like like, and I'm just like I'm confused because I'm just like that was a whole part of Star Wars where they was just like that's not even a thing, or like with the Berenstain Bears, or you know Nelson Mandela, never being president, and like these different things where it's just like we all know these things, but it's just like yo, what's going on?
MJ Brew in the building.
You out here?
Nigga got the ceiling up.
Yeah.
What up, nigga?
Yeah.
I think Boru pulled the Mandela effect on me. He probably didn't say that he was gonna come on.
Man.
When I know he really did. What's good with you, bro?
Was good.
Nah, shit, man. Just up here, you know what I'm saying? Shooting shit, talking about. I think Brian was talking about how they said in Star Wars,
I don't know shit about Star Wars.
Darth Vader. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit never happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because
how
it's
this
like
live never
I've
happened.
never happened.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The Mandela effect. You know what I mean? We were just talking about the Mandela effect for real, for real. Like how I want that interception that never happened this weekend. If you did you catch the game? No.
Hey, yo, tap in, King B.
What the Ravens game?
Nah, the Packers and the fucking 49ers.
Oh yeah, I watched some of it. I think
Yeah, you did.
I can't remember. I was high.
See, they go to the
Ah,
Mandela effect. You
dude.
probably didn't even watch the game.
He was like,
I
man, Devin.
did,
You smoking on some gas. God damn, boy.
and got bored as hell. I was just smoking and shit. That shit got me goddamn lazy as fuck watching TV.
What is it? Indica.
More likely, yeah,
More than
definitely.
likely.
Yeah, that shit got you sitting down on your ass. That
He
shit's
got
an
him
indica.
content.
He was
He looked mad content. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shit. You can
King B
barely
said,
see his
do we
face.
believe in a big reset? Well, I mean, they said we done had like 4 or 5 ice ages.
The big reset. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, more than likely that shit's gonna happen more than one. I think it happened probably a few years ago. To be honest with you, it's probably gonna happen again. It's definitely happened in COVID.
Hey, yo, so
The fucking big reset.
I
That
was
shit.
I was looking into this book called The Observation of Mankind. It was by Benjamin Franklin, and they were saying like in the 1700s, like it was majority black. I'm talking about black Germans, black Italians, like Italy's like presidents and stuff like that were black. Like it's almost kind of trippy to think like back in the 1700s. Now 1700s, does that put us in the 1600s? Because you know how we always like we say the 21st century, but it's still saying 1999. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, it's like we always like a year ahead. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
they saying
yeah, yeah, yeah.
1700s, are they really talking about the 1600s? Because like for instance, like I said, like we'll talk about 1999, but it's just like we're
The
already in the
20th century.
21st. You feel me? Like aren't we in the
Yeah,
20th century now? Like it's like,
we're in the
but I say all to say it's
we're
just
in the
like it's kind of
21st
weird.
century.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that it was so many black people who were in office and moving, which shows and it proves that like yo, we sold ourselves into like slavery.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
Europe was
but
full of blacks around that time.
like more populated just because year zero was the first. Yes, that's correct. But it was yeah, like they saying that it was more populated in Europe or like more than whites or it was just a lot. It was a good number.
No, it's saying it's like it was majority black. Like it was majority black everywhere. Like everywhere was known to be black. I actually want to pull up the observation, because it's like, yo, like it's not making sense. Like some of the things are not making sense to like when I start reading into stuff, it doesn't make sense to what we're currently going through, and then some of the things that are in the past. Like what was the thing. His last name is Crow, but he was the the starter of a lot of the churches, and it derived from what came from that was like Kojic, Lutheran, different denominations of church. And his last name was Crow, and he also that was the reason why they created Jim Crow laws because not only in that church, that's where they actually started like segregated what was interracial marriages, where it's like it was the first time like Latinos, whites, blacks. So that was like part of the reason why they didn't like that section of the church because that was like unheard of in like the 1800s to be marrying, blacks marrying whites and Italians marrying Germans and stuff like that. So it was like one of the first places to where everybody was coming together as like one people, and I think that's where they
I
ended up
swear,
start.
it's like almost every year I hear that we do a lot. We've done a lot more shit than what they give out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do they? I guess I'll be asking this question for the rest of my life, but like, why do they not want us to be empowered and have all this knowledge that we're capable of doing shit? Because it just seems like they be trying to tell niggas that, you know what I'm saying, uh, y'all are not able to get to this level of power just like the rest of us have. They try to make it seem like only, the whole white supremacy thing pretty much. It's like, why is it that they try to make it seem like we can't do shit when there's documented facts about us being around and making shit happen, making shit shake. So I just never understand the hatred pretty much. Like what's with the prejudice, bro? You know,
Um,
yeah, like
well, I know
what's
one thing I can say is that, especially, I think this is what happens with a lot of our like grandparents
knowledge is power.
and like anybody. Absolutely, it's the fact that what what they say we don't do, we've already done. And I'm talking about from Springfield to Black Wall Street. Like we've created our own areas. We've secluded ourselves from them to where it was like, look, we get it. Y'all want to do your own thing, and we're gonna come over here and we're gonna do our own thing. And then y'all get upset about it, and y'all come over and y'all ruin what we have. I'm talking about we've had airplane stations, like train stations, like water, hospitals, education. Like we've put these things into place. That's why we'd be so hurt because it was like, yo, when we try to separate ourselves, y'all realize y'all don't have the capacity to keep yourselves up. So y'all low key want us back as slaves. And then when we come and actually interact with you, then it's like now y'all don't even want us around. It's like y'all want us to keep our heads down, work for you, but you don't want us to want more for ourselves. Like it's it's irritating, honestly. Like point blank period. It's irritating. I just feel like our parents and grandparents have read the Marcus Garvey, like all the way back to Marcus Garvey, like we already have the answers. But the problem is that every time we try to do something, it always comes up to where it's like they destroy it or it's like sabotage. I'm trying to think who was that. His last name is like Claude, but like he has a really dope solution to like our black problem that we have financially, culturally, economics, all of that. But it's just like even if we were to put that in place, I feel like we're gonna get another Black Wall Street. Like they want us to go ahead and do that to get this
Let me
carry
let
all
me ask
day.
you let me ask you this question. You think it'll be another black president?
I mean, let's be
Or no,
honest. Like
a fully black president. Mike, do you think it's gonna be another full black president, not mixed, black president?
It's possible, but like to have a full black person in America is like kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially the further out. You know what I'm saying? Time like they might not be fully black. They got to come straight from Africa to be fully black for real, almost. Unless you know what I'm saying, your bloodline or whatever, can be all black. But that'd be
Do
kind of
you,
hard.
so do you think like
They might
okay,
be
who
Spanish. It might be a full Spanish before it's a full black. Hispanic.
okay?
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: do you think it's gonna be uh African born, like he got roots from Africa?
I
He
mean, you
didn't
gonna
like come
have
here.
roots, but you gonna have roots, but you won't be fully black though.
No, I'm saying like, all right, let's say you come from an African family. Your parents moved out here, they're
Oh yeah,
African, and
yeah,
then
it's
you're
possible.
African by birth. Could they
Yeah,
be president
yeah,
and shit like
that's what
that?
I was saying. Yeah, it could
Yeah,
happen. Yeah.
yeah, I got what you mean. Okay, that's all.
hmm
Yeah, yeah. What about? I mean, so Brian, you think it's gonna be? How long do you think that would take, Brian, for it to be a full black president, not mixed, not like how Barack Obama was half and half. You know what I'm saying? So You
Mm,
think it's
I
possible?
well, I mean, I'll say this: anything's possible. If you would have said 20 years ago, we would have never thought we would have had the Obama that we have. So, in
Exactly.
terms of having another black president, yeah, I think it's possible. But it's more so like, what are y'all going to be expecting this man to do? Because y'all put Obama in office, and he was trying to like save the world. Like we had so many things from the housing crisis to wars to like just hatred among other countries. So, it's one. I don't even think it's about race at this point. I would love to see a black person, even because I think they said Kamala Harris might be the new president if something were to
I
happen
about
with
to say, is
Biden.
she
Like
fully black?
She,
I don't even
no,
know.
she's mixed. She's like mixed with Native American and I got hold on. Let me look it up.
But
Let
see,
me look it up real quick. I think
that goes back to
she's
what
mixed
Mike was
race.
saying. Like I ain't trying to be rude, but America is the land of mud. Like there's nobody really
Hmm.
POC. You feel me?
Do you think that that could have been? Well, no, I ain't gonna say that because it wasn't at first. It was they was trying to make. Yeah, she's Indian.
Indian.
Yeah, she's pretty much like Native American and shit like that. So she's not fully black either. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing about her. People was questioning. They was like, oh, she's the first black vice president. That's a woman, but she's not all the way black. Granted, what gives her her black card is her being in all black sorority, the AKAs. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? She's
if your percentage is higher black, you know what I'm saying, then you will be more likely black. So she's
Yeah, I
black.
mean, what's the percentage like?
Yeah,
Because
she
ain't nobody talking about the percentage of white.
like my people traced our shit back to like 30-some% Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I
yeah, I heard
Nigerian?
that. I heard that
You know what I'm
before.
saying?
You said yo people go back to what now?
We did the I think it was either ancestry,
Ancestry.
DNA thing or whatever. My
Yeah,
sister did it, and it was like they came back 30-some% Nigerian or something like that.
30%. What's the rest?
A whole bunch of other shit, Dutch.
You could have been that could have been black because he just said there were blacks in Europe, so they could have been black too, but they just claimed as Dutch, you know.
Hmm.
So and it was in the country, so they could have been black. You know, like my ancestry said I'm 41% Nigerian. I got Mali in there.
I'm trying to
Molly.
go there this summer.
I got
I'm just playing. I'm just
I'm
yeah,
trying to
I
go to
got
Mali this
Con-
summer.
yeah, and
playing. They got
that's
Molly.
the yeah, yeah. I couldn't believe it was Nigerian to be honest with you. I thought I would have been from more East
India.
African. India, nigga, what?
He took
So
it.
he
He
might
took
have
it
said
now.
India or something.
Nigga, that's Asian, nigga. Like,
He took it.
hell nah. Hell nah. Yo, and my grandma used to tell me, like, well, this is not Asian, but she tried to say I was like Native American. And that shit said only 1% Native American. So that shit was false. But granted, Native Americans were considered to be Africans pretty much that migrated and lived here for over hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling for real, for real.
No, okay.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, you know your ancestry, Brian?
Mm. I
Shit,
need
you
to
know,
know.
like,
Brian is black.
yeah, do that. Well, we know that for sure.
That's so generic.
Brian remind me of this professor I had at Winston Salem for African American Studies.
You said
Not
African
the professor.
American
Black.
studies. I feel like I was shot. You remind me of that dude from my African American studies, bro. That ain't the start of a joke.
No, Brian like he
Nah,
supposed to
hell
be
no.
teaching something.
He is teaching.
I mean
He
music,
teaching.
music, right?
Yeah, yeah, he teaching music.
No, yeah,
You could,
yeah.
you
Well, I
could be
guess
a his,
there
yeah,
you
you could be a history professor. That shit could translate into, you know what I'm saying, going into history. Would you even consider teaching other subjects besides music, yo?
I teach other music subjects now. I teach math, English, history,
go.
Oh,
science.
so
I was a
you
science
you
teacher at
be
my school.
oh, so you be going from different subjects. They pretty much like how to use for sub, pretty much.
That's the start of it. Then he's gonna be a professor at HU
I don't
next.
know.
HU,
We'll see.
that's
I don't know.
that's the alma mater.
Unless the music take most of your time up. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
Shit,
absolutely.
Do HU still got professors? Because like I know some of these schools are trying to transition into not having professors. They just trying to have like actual doctors. Because when you're a professor, you only got maybe a bachelor's to a master's degree. But when you're a doctor, you know it's a lot different.
No,
Oh, shout out to
And I
Victor.
don't know if this happened at your
Victor.
school, so all right, this is what used to happen. I've seen this happen at other schools. See, sometimes what will happen is that they'll get somebody, maybe a senator, anybody, because see, you need certain people there for your accreditation. For instance, like at Andrews, we have somebody named Dr. Ricks. Dr. Ricks and maybe a couple of other doctors in the school gives you that accreditation of being in the school. You feel me? Like having certain meaning that you can have a senator who's a doctor who works at your school, but the kids don't ever see him because he got to go back to DC. You feel me? But it's accredited because there's a doctor that works, whether he helps you or not. On paper, he's there. That makes sense.
Yeah, it brings. I guess it brings value to your school. It makes it seem like the
Exactly.
school is
It's
more
like net worth. It's like
prestigious and
net
shit.
worth for the school. Like you might have a teacher who,
Yeah,
like I said, is a senator, and I think they had one who was like that, who was like in office, but they were a doctor, and because they worked for the school, it made the school look better. But to be honest, every time I used to hear about that person, anybody who ever had them as like a what is it? What's it called? Advisor. When they ever had an advisement, like he
yeah.
was never there. He or she was never there because they had to go back to work. Like I'm only here just
He
to kind
getting
of show
paid.
still getting paid.
He getting paid though. You getting
So yeah, that's a
paid.
lot of
The more
schools. Like when
education you
schools
got,
get
the
desperate,
more
they'll
you
get certain
getting.
people there just to be in the school.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Like, well, I always think like schools should be more. Um, like the schools around here, they're trying to become like that, like trade oriented. They should be more like, you know, focused on kind of putting, I not say putting people in employment, but having people to get into careers early. You know, a lot of schools around here don't really do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, we about to lose this man. I don't know if his phone died or not, but yeah, yeah. Anyways, bro. Yeah, I just feel like it should be more, you know what I'm saying, trades, because when we was in school, they were just teaching us how to cooperate, do the work. Uh, I mean, of course, be in class on time and shit like that. It was just little shit like that. It wasn't really on some, this is your career path, unless you went to New Horizons or some shit like that. Did you do New Horizons in school, yo? Or you didn't do that shit?
Oh,
Yeah, Brian logged out.
God damn.
Fucking lost.
No, I ain't never do New Horizons. Um, I was about to say before you logged out, I was like, yo, it's kind of crazy. All of us went to a HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to shout that
Hell
out. That was
yeah.
kind of cool. But
Hell yeah.
what the fuck is
Yeah.
phone died or something?
Either his phone died or his internet went out, one or the other. His phone probably died or some shit.
Well,
He'll
that's
probably be
internet,
back in the next 5 minutes. You know what I'm
that's crazy.
saying? The Wi-Fi be a little crazy. It's cold. Like Cox been having hella outages.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't want to go to fucking Verizon. Verizon is expensive as a bitch
Shit, I got T-Mobile.
for the internet.
Hell yeah. With my phone bill, that shit only like $30.
For the Wi-Fi, or it's just
Yeah,
like a hotspot.
Wi-Fi.
What? I didn't know they was doing that shit.
Hell yeah, you better get on it. It ain't like $30 for
And
that shit.
they give you like hella megabytes and storage space and all that
It's
other
like
stuff. Cause
I
yeah,
forgot
go
how they
ahead.
said it's set up, but it's like certain spots is like you get a better reception or whatever, but you can pretty much get it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? They give you this box, and you just plug it in, and that's how it works. You know what I mean?
You got it with the new spot.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Man, you need to throw a housewarming party or something.
So look, I don't be knowing nothing about no housewarming parties and shit, but I had some people over after Stretch birthday. It was a little bit of people over here. It was like a little after party and shit.
Where yeah, I'm at the fucking shoot. I'm at the pull up there one day. You stay all the way down there now. I mean, you was a little further out to be
I'm
honest.
right by
Not you.
Toko
Hell yeah. So you still be going out to PTC and shit like that too.
Legacy. When they go out the Legacy, I'll probably that'd be about it
I
for us.
can't I can't go
Why?
out no more, yo. Like that shit. It's just too much money. It's too much money being spent. Like I don't really. I'm not gonna say I don't fuck with District, but District then got on my nerves because these niggas they'll charge you $20 to get in. They'll stamp your hand, but then they'll recharge you to come back in. If you got the stamp, they'll give you a $10 recharge. If not, you gotta pay another $20 all over again. I'm just like,
Look, I
hell
mean,
no.
that'd be pretty much anywhere though.
Everywhere do that shit, like recharge you.
Yeah, Ali don't let people out and then come back in for free unless,
That's wild,
unless you
bro.
know people at the door.
Y'all already making money off the liquor and shit like that. Like, god damn, and the food, especially the alley. The alley's making hella money off
That'd
the
be the
food
only
and the
thing
fucking wings
I
line.
feel like with like black clubs and bars and shit. We try to get the most money out of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of white bars don't be doing that shit.
At all. They just like PBR. I think you could come back in as long as you got stamped, right? They stamp your hand, don't they?
I ain't been to PBR in forever. I don't even remember.
I ain't been there in a long time. I ain't been in a white club in a minute either. I don't know. I just haven't. I don't be feeling them like that for real. I probably should start going just to get that experience again or see how different they are. Shit, I wouldn't mind DJing at PBR or what's it called? What's the shit next to it? Ain't there another
Um,
club next to it?
Not
Nah, it's
Rosie,
probably just.
but it was damn, I
What the
forgot
fuck
that.
was that shit? I didn't forgot what that shit was called too. But
Damn,
anyways, I haven't been like the real last white club I've probably been to was in DC. No, I went to the Grain. The Grain. I mean, the Grain is a little diverse, but yeah, I went there a couple of times. It was straight. You know what I'm saying? They got the little
Lucky's, yeah.
Luckies. Yeah,
Yeah.
Luckies. Yep. That's shit. That's where I went to. They need a DJ in there as well. But I haven't been to Peabody's in a long ass time out in Virginia Beach.
I don't even
Um,
go across the water like that for real no more. Like I just went to Norfolk for like the first time in like months the other day, and it was like,
I
damn,
don't
it felt weird. It was like, damn, I haven't been out here like that.
PBR shut. Oh, Lucky shut
Oh
down.
yeah, yeah.
Lucky shut down.
I think I remember or not hearing anything about Lucky, so I felt like yeah, it's probably would have been gone.
So what? Yeah, Lucky's was. I thought Lucky's was pretty cool. Cause they had like an outside area where you can drink it. They had like
Uh-huh.
an outside bar and shit like that.
That was Rosie's one. Ain't
Maybe
Rosie's was
so.
it Rosie's Lucky's?
Probably so.
No, Lucky's. I definitely have had a time in Lucky's like dancing with white women, all different kinds of weird shit though. Like it's used to be crazy.
Joints, yeah, that shit did used to be crazy though. I used to have a good time. I mean, I say I had a good time a couple of times in PBR and shit. I never did the bull riding joint. I always thought that
Never
was
do
for
that. That shit is not for men.
still a lot of money. And oh damn, that shit always happens.
That's
Somebody always
bad
taking
as
money.
fuck.
God damn.
People out here fucking the
But
bag up.
always, bro. There's always some corrupt shit going on in them damn clubs 'cause they make so much fucking money. They make so much goddamn money. Yeah, and then yeah, going across the water. That's what deters me from going is like crossing the HRBT because they're doing so much damn construction. It's always
Uh-huh.
traffic. So you want to get there by 11. You got to leave by like 9:30. Damn near. Because traffic take up damn near 45 minutes sometimes. And people be scared to go underneath the tunnel. I don't got time for all that shit. And
But
that's
that's
what
how it
happened.
be when you go out of town, though. You know what I mean? So I don't be minding that shit because like when I'm out of town, almost anywhere you go, it's gonna be some traffic.
Yeah, especially in fucking DC.
Georgia,
Oh my God.
DC. The best spot I feel like for real is Charlotte. Charlotte like was fucking perfect. Even though they'll have traffic certain times, like, but I feel like Charlotte was probably one of the best. Like you could
Shit.
drive comfortably and shit.
Vegas is like
I
that too.
haven't
I had a rental car out
been to
there.
Vegas in a minute, so I don't even know.
Nigga, Vegas was lit, bro. When I had that goddamn, I had the same kind of charger you did.
Word. I
Look,
thought you had a Camaro.
yeah, you better get a
No, I
Camaro.
thought you had a Camaro.
Nah, I had a charger, bro.
Oh, okay.
That shit, I loved having that shit. That shit made me want to get one. Cause when I saw you got one, I was like, damn, son, like I want to get
That
that
shit
shit so
easy.
bad
Them shit's easy.
to get.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't like Chargers for real. They're not the best car. I just wanted the shit 'cause I liked it. Like, you know what I mean? That was the only reason why I got it for real. You can get a
Yeah, I
fucking
liked it too.
Toyota or some shit, and that should be better than a Charger.
Yeah, hell yeah, Toyota's the best car
You
on the
know what I'm
market.
saying?
Like,
Yeah, like Chargers is just for sure. Like, unless you put all the work into it and shit. But
yeah, no, I don't need to do all that. That shit was enough for me. I was like, this shit is right. I can fuck with this. The only thing about it, it ain't have a big back seat. Like the back seat was small as fuck.
what the Charger?
Hell Yeah, cause
I
I
ain't
had
even
my I had
really sat in my backseat, so I don't even know.
yeah I had Nova in there, and I can literally reach across and touch her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like easily, just reach across and touch her and hand her stuff. Compared to my Chevy, I can't. I gotta reach back even further, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Turn the steering wheel, but I had mad control. Where I could just you know what I'm saying hand her stuff or.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She needed anything, I can do that for her. It was mad convenient, but it just don't
I
got space. So
almost got
that's another thing.
the I almost got the Challenger though. I was about to get the 23 Scat Pack, but they gave me it was a crazy ass deal on the Charger. It was like I barely had to put anything down.
What's
And
so
fuck,
good about the scat packs? I've been hearing people talk about
I
them
like the
shits.
I ain't gonna hold you. I be showing off and shit. I like to
Oh,
stunt
you
a
like
little bit.
stunt?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. I'm a fucking rapper, so I get the right to like, you know what I'm saying, be loud, even though I don't really be trying to be loud. It's just certain shit I be wanting. Like this shit was a lime green Challenger 23 Scat Pack, shit, big body, the wide body joint. I was about to take that shit off the floor, but it was like, let me be smarter, cause goddamn, me doing what I do with that loud ass shit is not gonna work right now. I need a whole nother car. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, like, what you got coming out this year? You got any like music coming out? You been working on some
Shit.
shit?
I'm about to go to Atlanta in like 2 days. I'm about to shoot a vid.
Oh,
With
with
my
Ant.
homeboy Ant, yeah, we about to shoot a vid Saturday. Um,
Yes.
hit a couple studios up, you know what I'm saying, record Friday, possibly, and Saturday. Um, do
Yeah, he
some
told me
tour.
to come out there. He told me to come out there and shit. And
Who
he was
Ant?
like, yo, if you, yeah, he was like, you need a place to crash, because he was like, he need a DJ
This nigga always
and
say
shit.
that shit, but he don't be.
Yeah.
I don't think he got his own shit. I don't know.
He was like, yo, you can stay on the air mattress. I was like, the air mattress. I was like, all
I
right,
would
bro, you
never.
know.
I would never.
Hell nah.
As much as
Yeah,
I
you
want
might as well.
a free stay, that should just be
Yeah.
sounding too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. He be like, man, you good? You stay at my spot? Like, man, something's telling me get a room or something. Like, nah, man.
It's expensive out there though. Like, Atlanta didn't change, man. Atlanta ain't the same no
Shit.
more like it was 10 years ago. Like that shit used to be hella convenient and
Nah,
cheap out there, and that shit been
yeah,
got
facts,
expensive.
facts,
You
facts.
know, it's like it's just different now. Like at the lounges, you gotta have a reservation to get on the lounge. You
I
can't
mean,
just walk in
certain
that bitch and sit
spots,
down. Yeah.
yeah, certain
But
spots.
I was surprised that they even did that shit. I was like, this small, like this shit ain't no bigger than my living room. Y'all asking me to if I got
Nah,
a
facts.
reservation or some shit. I'm like, what
I
the
remember
fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I bought a section. That shit was like small as a bitch, and it was like, damn, I'm paying $300 for the section. Like, and it was like, damn, this shit only fit 3 people. That's $100 a person.
God damn. Yeah, no, I can't do that shit. Like my boy,
I want to say it was
he managed
Boogaloos.
Boogaloos.
Yeah, Boogaloo. What?
Boogaloos?
Yeah, Boogaloos be jumping though.
Where is that at? Like in Atlanta,
I
like
don't.
South Side.
I don't know. You just
Okay.
type in
Yeah.
Boogaloos, that shit gonna pop up. It's not
Let me see.
downtown, I don't think, but it's close to like downtown or some shit.
Shit, I used to go to the clubs, man. Them shits probably didn't change now. They had like an outdoor club. It was like it was outdoor. It was the shit Jeezy and Gucci went to after they verses.
Shit.
I can't even think of the name of that
When I was
shit.
just out there, we went to well, not just when I was out. This been like, damn, time fly like shit. It's been like a year since I've been out of Atlanta. But
Yeah, it's been a year for me too. Boogaloos.
we hit a mad spot. Shit was lit. Like I think it was called Zari's or something like that.
Boogaloo's. Nah. So
But
I never heard of that club either. Bro, when I was down there, I was going to club because they had clubs for
you were
18
going
and up,
down
and then
there
they
at
got
a different time for Atlanta. Like Atlanta was
yeah,
going crazy when you were down there.
yeah. That was the beginning of like when Young Thug was out, Rich Homie Quan, Future,
Mm-hmm.
like all them. I mean, I guess Ti was still around. You know, fucking not Rich. Travis Porter was still hot at that time. Drake was still coming on the scene. Ross, I guess he was out there a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was that time, the early ass trap.
That was when Ti was on some shit. Like Ti was probably the top artist damn near coming out of Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah. Ti was the top artist. I think even
I don't think Thug had popped off yet then.
he was just coming on the scene. Like his music was relatively new. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like his music was new. It was
You were
different.
down there when Gucci
Uh,
was before he went to prison time. That's when you were down there.
a little bit before that. Yeah, yeah. Gucci was hot. That's all I. And Zaytoven was just popping into the scene. Young Dolph was just popping into the scene.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah,
shit, yeah,
yeah, dog.
Zaytoven was taking over. The Migos was popping out at that time. Um, Trying to think who else was kind of hot
Flocka.
up in there. Flocka was hot still. They were still playing hard in the paint. Round of applause. Uh, what's that shit? It's a party. It's that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Grove Street Party.
That
They
was
were still
that was
playing shit like
round.
that.
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah. That time. Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy. That was actually when people was dancing in the clubs. Motherfuckers weren't in there texting or nothing like that. It
Nah,
was like
facts.
he was actually trying to dance. Swag Surf was hot.
Swag
That was
surf.
like the hottest song.
Yup.
I think
Uh,
Dreams and Nightmares had just came out, so they was playing that shit a lot. You
what's
know
the
what I'm saying?
what's the joint called? Roy.
Yeah, the Elroy. Elroy was a little. Yeah, Elroy was still. I mean,
When I
I
was
guess that was
Winston,
2008,
they was playing the
2009.
hell out of that shit. Roy.
Where?
When I went to Winston.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Mm-hmm.
that was a song to dance to. That and Swag Sir. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
even Soldier Boy's music was popping off in Atlanta, going crazy.
Oh
Yep,
no,
Soldier
yeah, I
Boy,
believe it. Yup.
Ray Shrimmer was coming out.
Travis
Uh,
Porter.
Travis Porter was yeah,
Travis
yeah,
Porter
yeah.
was lit
Travis Porter,
too.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Travis
Travis
Porter
Porter,
was
yeah.
lit
Hell
too.
yeah, for the girls.
Travis
Oh
Porter
yeah.
had
It-
parties lit.
Hell yeah. Like it wasn't even a lot of the only female rapper at that time was like Nicki Minaj
Mm.
coming on in the club. That was the only real female rapper. And then what I'm saying, of course they were still playing Crime Mob shit. They were still playing a little Scrappy
Well, yeah, in
at
Atlanta,
that
y'all
time.
gonna be playing all the old shit. Y'all still playing old shit, like shit from
I
when we were in
mean,
high school.
they played West Coast shit. They was playing YG a lot. They was playing Tyga a lot at that time out there as far as like the West Coast.
Future,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Future, of course. Future was hot because he had. That's when Rax came out. I mean, granted, when he did.
YC joint.
Yeah, yep. But
Mm.
everybody fucked with Future's part because Future sounded so different. You know what I'm saying? Future was the hottest sound at that time, and that's when he put out. I think was it Pluto?
Mm.
Shit, even fucking Juicy J was hot.
2 Chainz.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I was just telling people about how Two Chains came on. He was Titty Boy at first, and then next thing you know, this nigga turned into fucking Two Chains. Like I remember when they dropped Cocaine Cowboy, and I threw that shit in the backseat. I was like, who the
Mm.
fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
That's
I ain't never listened to that shit.
crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah, I doubted him. Then True Religion came out, and that's when shit changed for real, for real. True Religion, and you know else who was hot back then? Fucking Chief Keef.
Yep. Bankroll
Loves
Fresh.
Bankroll. Yeah. I mean, it's only one song you can play around here that's Bankroll. That's that. What's that shit called? Come through rolling like a dope dealer. That
Mm-hmm.
that shit. That song. Balling like a hot boy. Hot boy was hot, and then Hot Nigga by Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda was lit at that time.
When you said that, hot nigga.
That's what it was called. It was called Hot Nigga.
Yeah, yeah, that shit just sounded funny.
That shit was called
He
Hot
said
Nigga.
that
I
shit
mean, they switched to
proper.
Hot Boy.
He said it. He said it proper as hell.
Would you? What you want me to say it like?
Hot nigga,
Oh, the emphasis on nigga. I
nigga.
mean, shit. Hot nigga.
Sound racist when you said hot nigga.
Nah, if I want to sound racist, I'll just say the
Uh,
ER, man. Fucking ER, nigga. But shit, I want to go back down there and DJ, yo. Like, I wish I can go back down there and spin for their clubs, because
you
they
could
not.
do that shit. They probably need as many DJs as fucking possible, as many clubs they can have. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, it's just different. Like, the sound is different. They playing a whole bunch of people you never really even. Or they playing the dopest rappers for the club, but they playing all the music. They playing most of their catalog. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're gonna hear the more popular songs. They playing a lot of their catalog and shit. Whereas like here, like the DJs play all the shit that everybody know that's kind of hot. The clubs around here is just you gotta play the popular shit and for that shit to pop off. It's not like you can play. I mean, you could play all the shit that's like not too popping, but everybody want to hear all the dope you know what I'm saying, new music. I mean, the popular music and
I wish
stuff
they
like that. So
start playing more R&B in the club.
shit, they try to in District on Thursdays.
Like how the clubs were back when we like you'll have fast songs and they'll have slow songs and shit. Like they'll mix it up and shit.
Are you talking about like slow jams, like how niggas used to
Like
throw
Jay
the
Holiday,
green,
they'll have Jay Holiday. Then you might hear fucking,
the tr-
however they mix it,
mm,
however y'all mix it, it'd be like Jay Holiday might play. You know what I'm saying? And people can dance to
yeah,
Jay Holiday and shit. Like um, um,
well,
Jeremiah,
yeah, they don't play Jeremiah like talking about it
but they ain't
unless it's
really
birthday
dropping
sex.
no music for real. Well, of course, because they older now. But Jeremiah dropped music, but he don't drop it like he used to for real.
They was playing Trey Songz a lot down there too.
Trey Songz, oh, and Usher.
Yeah,
I know they always playing some Usher shit.
hell, what? Hell yeah, that's almost a requirement. Usher, Chris Brown, shit. Who else? Who else they be playing? They used to play a lot down there. I'm trying to think, man. So many fucking artists. Shit, they play it, yeah. But I mean, they try to do, DJ Black. I think he do a good job for as long as he's been there since they started. He been doing a good job, and you know what I'm saying, playing R&B.
District,
But it
everybody
be the
just get
same
drunk.
shit. Yeah, it be the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my thing. It's not like versatile. It's not like it's different songs or new songs I never heard of and shit like that. I damn near know. I wouldn't say I know the whole set, but I already know the songs he gonna play that's gonna get the crowd lit. So shit, that'd be the thing with here, you know. That's why I'm saying like I'm done with going to the clubs 'cause I be hearing the same stuff and I be going to the same promoters party. I didn't get
No,
this nigga
that's
out.
just getting older. You just be tired of the club. We done club so much, you just be like tired of that shit.
I mean, I think if there's something different come around, I'll go. Like something that give off a different vibe, I'll go and check it out and shit. And yeah, I mean, a little bit. I'm getting tired of the whole process. You know what I'm saying? Trying to either get a table and get joints to come out, or even talking to joints because you gotta spend like I'll meet a joint in the bar and spend like almost $100 buying drinks.
That's just because the prices of everything that went up after COVID. Before
Just
COVID,
what?
$100 in the club, you probably can get a bottle. If not half of a bottle, be like, you know what I'm saying? A bottle be like $200. Now the bottle is almost full.
Yeah, that shit crazy for one bottle, a little ass bottle of Patron.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nah. Or like that time you got a section. Don't actually, that time you got a section was me, you, Twan. I think Javelle was there,
At
Stretch was
District.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was that
Uh-huh.
one bottle. I was like, that shit ain't gonna be enough. But my birthday, nigga, I don't know. We had like 2 or 3 bottles in that bitch.
Yeah, I
That fucking
definitely
Muse,
bought a bottle in what's it called? In a Muse.
Muse. Yeah,
But the bottles they
yeah.
ain't charge as much in Muse. Muse bottles probably like 250 or some shit.
Yeah. That ain't that bad. I mean, yeah, that's not bad at all. But I had a good ass time that night, yo. That shit was
That's because we were
jam
drunk.
fucking packed. But
I
it was
bought I
packed though.
no, I'm about to say hold up. No, we put it on the section. Yeah, I bought another bottle on top of the one we got with the section and shit.
Oh, so that's why. But it was like 3 bottles on the
Dog,
table though.
I was pouring shots and females and shorty's mouths and shit. Like that shit was a movie for a second. You was over there occupied. I'm over here pouring shots in the goddamn girls' mouths and shit. You ain't even see
I
that shit.
ain't. I got that girl's number, and I ain't never heard from her
Nah,
ass again.
that's funny.
Hell yeah, that shit was crazy. I got a few numbers that night, and like I didn't
Yeah.
even know. I couldn't even remember the girl's face for real, for real.
You was
I just know I got her
lit.
number.
You were lit, nigga.
Nigga, like one girl was like, "I think you got the wrong number." I was like, "What?"
That's
I was like,
crazy.
"Ain't this?" Yeah, I was like, "Ain't this such and such?" You know what I'm saying? Well, I was telling her to send me a picture. Let me see what you look like, because
Nah,
I
don't
don't
say
know
that
who
shit.
else.
You say that, then it's not happening no more.
Yeah, I mean, yo, the crazy thing, I ended up seeing her ass again. I saw her at Legacy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw her at Legacy one night,
yeah.
and she said she stayed like going through a divorce and shit. She was older. She was older shit. She was like in her 40s and shit like that. But that shit, yeah, Muse was definitely a good ass time.
Oh,
But yeah,
Monroe.
I'm
I
done. I'm
still
done
ain't
for a
been to
minute. I'm
Monroe.
gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out till the rooftop shit come back.
Yes, I have been.
Monroe was they was they was doing good when they was having them shits on Sundays,
The best
but
vibe
I don't.
for real for the summertime was POC, hands down.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
POC.
yeah. Till motherfuckers started getting dumb. They changed the name though. They gonna be back. They gonna
I hope they
be
come
back
back.
though.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, they gonna come back. They gonna come back this summer. They gonna come back with a bang. And then Sunday's gonna be lit again.
That shit gonna be like a
Or
dub to get in, probably.
it was already a dub, wasn't it?
No, it was like $10, I think.
I almost remember paying $20 to get in that shit. I remember one time though, we tried to get in on Memorial Day weekend, and that line went all the way back, damn near to the fucking beach.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit was just long as fuck, long as shit, and it was hella girls. It was early. It was like 11.
I remember
It
one
was
time
11 o'clock.
I was out there the whole day
Damn, until they closed.
fucking with Twan. He was like, "Yo, we got to get in there now before the line gets too crazy." Early as hell. Could have had breakfast damn near in that shit.
Shit. I mean, yeah, you could. It's still a beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you kicking it on the beach. I
You
know
be
y'all niggas probably like
tired as
that's a
hell when I left that joint.
yeah. All that liquor and sun and shit. Hell
Dog.
yeah, bro. Hell yeah. But I'm gonna pop out to that shit when it start coming back. I want to go to Miami,
Yo, what's up?
low key.
Let's do it. I was talking to motherfucker the other day. She was talking about going to Miami in a couple months. I'm like, cool. So I'll definitely, good excuse for me to go. But I got a couple of places I'm trying to go, man. I'm trying to hit. I gotta go back out to Cali. Goddamn, trying to hit New York for the summer. See what New York summer be like.
You got lit in the
New
summer,
York,
bro.
uh, Cali. I need to go to Houston. I'm trying to go to Houston before it gets too hot.
Yeah. That's where I need to go to as well. I probably need to check out Houston. I heard Houston was pretty fun.
Nah, people definitely make me mad because I haven't been yet. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck? So I'm definitely gonna make Houston happen for real.
Yeah, Houston is kind of lit, yo. But I heard it's a little expensive to go down
Man,
there.
that shit ain't
But
no different than goddamn DC, fucking all the other spots. Cali's the most
DC,
expensive though. I feel like.
oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
Shit,
their whole economy is
bro, I went
high
to a
there, bro.
rooftop party at the W, off of like Hollywood Boulevard, and it was like a section was like 3,000 or some shit. I
3,000.
put that shit on everything I love. It was like 3 bands. But this party was like this shit was fire. Like, certain parts of Cali, like damn near all Cali, that shit's gonna cost like for real, for real.
You was in LA?
Yeah. I was off like Hollywood Boulevard. It was like Hollywood Boulevard or some shit.
Oh yeah. Well, damn. Yeah, that area. That's like the richest area of California, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, well, that's probably where more money comes through. But yeah,
it's
I
like
can see
it's shit
that shit.
crazy out there. It's like you get a section like people gonna think you got money, like which more than likely you
Yeah,
probably do if you like buying sections like that and shit. But
yeah.
it was a
Three
couple of us.
bands.
Yeah. But these motherfuckers I went with was like, what I'm saying, they be fucking with the pack and shit. So
Shit, yeah. And I know Cali definitely got all kinds of variety of weed
these
in that
motherfuckers
shit.
stayed on Hollywood Boulevard. Their rent for a 2 bedroom, I think it was, apartment is like three something a month.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
Golly, Cali
Like I
definitely
think
lit.
where I went, they had stars on the sidewalk, and it's like y'all stay right here, and it was like, yeah, rent was like three something. And it was like, god damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if it's on how yeah, more than likely Walk of Fame
Mm-hmm.
is probably yeah,
But that
that
should
shit's
be like
probably
on
right
two
there.
different streets, I think, with like stars and shit. I think it's like two different streets.
Yeah, and they got a whole your shit stay up there forever. It never
Mm-hmm.
moves.
Uh
Like
huh.
if you a star out there, that shit's always stay out there for a long ass time. I need to go out there though. I need to yeah, I need to probably plan a trip. If I go to Vegas again, I'm gonna try I wanna stay longer and I wanna try to get to Cali. I know it's
Yo,
a 3 hour
Vegas
drive.
probably expensive as hell.
It is. It
Mm.
is, bro. Trust me. I had to like at one point. because somebody fucked up my bookings. I had to stay in the Motel 6.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I had to stay there for one night, and that shit was $300.
God damn. That's
And I only
crazy.
need to stay there for like 8
Motel
hours.
6 had to been goddamn nice as hell.
Nah, that Motel 6 was trash. Like, the
Yo, for
fucking,
300,
when
that's
I,
crazy.
when I walked in there, it was a fucking roach on the ground. I was like, ain't this about a bitch? For $300 is a fucking roach crawling in this shit. I was
Yo.
like, hell no, bro. The shower water went out after like the hot water went out after like 5 minutes.
Hey, yo, that sound like a jail.
Nigga, that
Yo.
shit was terrible, bro. It was like being in a project or some shit like that. I was like, this shit ass.
You
The
was with all the
soap,
goddamn
the
drug addicts and
yo,
shit.
the goddamn soap crumbled. That shit turned into fucking. That shit turned into fucking dust. Like, that shit broke apart. As soon as I started scrubbing that shit broke
Yeah,
apart and just
yeah.
crumbled and went into the fucking water. I ain't had no soap on my damn washcloth.
That nigga so
That shit,
dissolved. Yo, that shit
yo, that
crazy.
shit broke my. And then after that, I
Uh,
came out the
that was
shower
some
itching
old
like
ass
a
soap.
bitch.
You
Yeah,
got some
I
old
came out.
ass soap.
That shit fucked my skin up and
But
everything, bro. I'm
sometimes it be
still
the
fucked
water
up from that
though.
shit.
The water that you know what I'm saying. However that shit work, like in different spots, the water can be like it could do something to your skin.
Nigga, they had some rusty ass pipes or something. That shit had lead in it.
However the
Like that
fuck
shit,
that shit work, it's like certain. It's like the water is like I don't know how it's filtrated or whatever the fuck. Like
that shit fucked me up, bro. I was like, man, hell no, never again. Never again am I going through these people to book my hotels.
that's
Hell no.
crazy.
That's because, yo, the reason why that happened was because I called like 20 hotels that night trying to get a room, and it was all like, yeah, we all booked up. We all booked up because of the Ed Sheeran concert. I was like, Ed Sheeran? I was like, yo, this nigga bringing in that many fucking people? It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
he sold out. He sold out Allegiant Stadium. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, I can't even believe this motherfucker. This
Yeah.
motherfucker Ed Sheeran got me some hotels. I was supposed to one either stand at my daughter's mom crib, or two I was gonna sleep in the whip, yo. Well, I,
That shit sound like it took it back. Like, yeah, I'm about to fall asleep right here.
hell yeah, I was just gonna be
He
out
said,
all night. I thought I was gonna be out.
why, why the hell you ain't go to your daughter mom crib? Just stay there.
Nah,
You ain't want to
nah,
deal with no
I ain't want.
bullshit.
Nah, I definitely didn't. I should have though. I should have either went there. I do have an uncle out there,
I'd have
and
slept on the
my uncle.
floor.
I would have
Yeah.
slept on the couch. Fuck that shit.
Word.
I would definitely slept on the couch.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, I ain't trying to go back out. I was like, my thinking was going, because that's where I just came from, for real. So I didn't want to wake her up and shit like that. But my thinking was to just be out all night. But the shit died down after like, yo, I ain't know Vegas was gonna sleep like that. That shit died down after like 2 or 3 o'clock. I was like, damn, I need to find a room or a bed to lay in. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. Man, what
Fuck
you just
that.
flew out? You just went to Vegas? Ain't even planned no stay. You just went. Oh, you said they
Nah,
messed up your room.
yeah, like so I went. This girl was promoting on IG. This girl I knew. I ain't gonna say no names, but this girl I knew promoting on IG saying she can get cheap flights and cheap hotel stays, which
Yeah.
she did. They did, but she ain't do it for the whole. Like it went up the first 2 days. You know what I'm saying, was booked, and then she was like, yeah, we got you. We gonna say get you a new room and everything like that. Yada yada. Next thing you know, that Saturday they couldn't give me a room, so I had to wait till I had to wait till Sunday until I could get a legit room at a different, decent spot. And the crazy thing is, I ain't get my money back from them because I was like, ain't no way in hell. I already paid y'all like almost $500 to
Yeah.
get a stay and shit. But y'all gonna have to give me this extra 300 back. They ain't give me that shit back either. I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't doing that shit again. Hell no.
Trying to support a black business, boy.
All right, man. Yeah. That's what I told her. She was feeling all bad and everything. She's like, yo, I'm
She
sorry
should.
this even happened.
She probably was faking.
I don't know, bro. But I was like, yo, the dude, whoever you went through to, you know what I'm saying, get this make this happen, he owed me money. That nigga didn't want to
Right.
pay me. He didn't want to pay me back. Like he was avoiding me,
He out here.
or he want. Nah, he lived. I don't know where he stayed at.
I'm
I
about to
know
say
he lived. I think he stayed
we can
in
go get
Georgia.
that.
Yeah, I need that. I
We can
shit.
go get that shit.
I
Nigga
need
need
that
that.
bad.
Facts.
Yeah,
Where
I
he
need that
stay at?
shit. That shit
He
fucked
what
me up.
state? Where he stay at?
I think he in Georgia. He said he was in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Cause the crazy thing, he came out here for Norfolk State's homecoming that weekend. Cause
Yeah.
that was that homecoming and shit.
I wouldn't
So
shouldn't let that nigga leave till he give up that bread. He came out here, he got that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, hell yeah.
It
But
took
then he was trying to act like he ain't have it. He was like, yo, homecoming, traveling back and forth, yo, you know what I'm saying? I gotta re up and do that. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, yo. I just need my bread, man. You know you fucked up on that shit.
yeah,
You know you fucked up.
we talk about that shit another time. That's
That
crazy.
shit hurt me, bro.
Nah, I
That
know I
shit
already know
hurt.
what it is. Yeah.
Cause the rental hurt me too. Like the rental was like 250. You know,
250
no,
for
the rental
5.
was cheap. The rental was
I'm about
like
to say,
one something.
oh yeah, that
Yeah,
ain't
the
bad.
rental was like one something for those days, but then they had to take a $250 deposit out to hold
What you
it.
went what was it, Enterprise or something?
I went through Avis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they fucked up too. They ain't really So Avis, they were supposed to give me a fucking like a Nissan or some shit, but they didn't give me a Nissan. They gave me a fucking Chrysler Pacific that night I came in because it was like, yeah, we out of cars. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to
Uh-huh.
give you this for the time being. So I'm driving around in a fucking
Oh
minivan
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
that's crazy. I
Yeah, I
wish
mean, granted, it was new. It was a new joint, but I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not driving no minivan. How am I supposed to pull some joints? I mean, I could have finessed it, you know what I'm saying, and pulled some shit and like had hella girls in the car, but I was like, nah, that shit, I gotta do too much work.
I'd have
So
been
I
like,
was like,
everybody ride with
yeah,
me.
yeah. That's exactly
Yo,
how I was gonna pull
that had
that
the
shit.
van lit.
Hell yeah, turn that shit to a party van,
Smoking
but I was like, nah,
all in that shit.
hell no, you can't smoke in them shits.
I smoke in my rentals. It just I don't you gotta keep the windows down and shit a little bit and then like
Clean it
probably give it some time before you
out.
turn it in. But when I go to like when I was at like Cali, there's Mexicans everywhere, goddamn detailing cars. So I'll just go right over there to one of the Mexicans and be like, make sure y'all get this smoke smell out, and then come back and like that should be clean.
Yeah, I should have did that shit. That's not a bad idea though.
It won't.
How much they charge you? Like
It
$30.
probably won't that much, huh? It probably
They
like
charge you
50,
like that.
60.
That ain't bad for a detail.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
And
let
my
me
shit
buy.
won't dirty for real. Just like just spray all them chemicals and shit and get that smell out of here. We good. Like you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, shit. I could have did that shit. I definitely could have pulled that shit. I wasn't smoking at that time though. I wasn't doing
Oh yeah.
shit. I was just drinking. I was drunk as a bitch in Vegas, so I was drunk as fuck. Like,
I'm trying to be on some hangover shit in Vegas right quick before they get too old.
hell, shit,
Even though I already do that
man.
when I go somewhere, but shit, I feel like I could be like I want to be so lit. Like,
Shit. I mean, you could. I don't know. That's a wild spot to do some hangover shit
shit.
at.
When we go to Atlanta, I'm about to goddamn turn up right quick for a night. I'm about to go crazy.
Make sure you
Oh,
eat
you already
there.
know.
I mean, shit. The only place that's gonna be open is Waffle House.
Nah, facts. Nah, I'm gonna be on top of that shit. I ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, granted, they got a lot of food spots, but Atlanta shut down like after 2, 3 o'clock. The only thing that's open is Waffle House. They might got some after hour spots though.
I ain't going no after hours party. I'm fucking.
Their shits be different. Their shits make me way more secure. It ain't like out here where it's like they be allowing niggas to bring guns and shit like that. They should be a little more kind of classier. You know what I'm saying? They don't be on that kind
Man,
of
we
crime
almost
like
got
how it is
into it
out
with
here.
some people out DC at some classy type after hours shit.
For real.
Hell yeah, we almost got into it with these motherfuckers. Like drunk
What
as fuck.
happened?
Goddamn, something to do with like the table. Like we had a table and we weren't using the whole thing, but it was like it was ours or whatever. And the dude was trying to like not muscle his way, but he kind of was. He was trying to muscle his way like to get the table from like you know what I'm saying. Like y'all aren't really using this like, but this ours. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh hell
shit
no.
almost got a little heated in that bitch. Who would have fucked that shit? I would have fucked that shit up.
God damn. Yeah, I don't wanna do no crazy shit in a town I'm not from. 'Cause that shit, you gotta come back, go to court, all that other
you
bullshit.
you already factored in the court.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, shit. When you do stuff in a different town and they gonna do that shit where you from, you gonna have
No,
to.
yeah, I
You
heard
can't zoom on
like
that bitch.
I heard DC's like different, like with certain shit. You get in trouble out there, you're not even going to like a regular like jail or some shit.
You going to the
Yeah,
feds, nigga.
I heard that too. I
Everything
heard you going straight to
is
the feds. Like,
everything.
nigga, what?
Yo,
Mad as
everything
hell.
is federal. Everything is
Dog,
federal there, bro.
that's crazy.
Everything. You ain't when you go like Howard is not state accredited. It's federally accredited.
Word.
So the actual federal government is giving them niggas money. And shit, all the schools is like that. Georgetown like that. Fucking American University like that. All them shit is like that. So
But see, you know my
I just
cousin
assume like, yo,
right now.
oh yeah, Cam.
Yeah, he playing Georgetown now.
Yeah, how's he doing up there? I ain't really check his
I
stats or
guess he
anything like that. See if
straight. I
you know what I'm
mean,
saying.
he don't get. I don't think he get like he not. He don't. I don't think he start, but he get playing time and shit. If he do start, I might have missed it, but um, he get on
I
the
think he
floor though.
did start a couple
How about if he
games.
did? I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did start a few games because I did look him up in the beginning of the season because he was posting his highlights and stuff like that. He got a few highlights on that shit. Oh
Mm-hmm.
shit. There you go right here. Games played. He played in 7 games. They didn't play 18. So I'm trying to think. See if these games started. They don't got that shit up here. Games started. Yeah, but let's see. Shit, I'm trying to check this shit out right now on ESPN. Oh, he ain't played since the.
He played. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday, day before he played.
I'm trying to. Yeah, he did. He played Friday. They lost by 1. Shit, seemed like every game he played in, though they won. He only lost 3 games. They lost 3 games when he played. They started. They played him a little bit on Friday. They played him like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They lost. Like all the games where he didn't play over 10 minutes, bro, they lost. That's crazy. Like you don't need
Oh,
to be like that. That shows the kind of player you are. You don't need to really impact the game crazy like that if you know what I'm saying y'all winning with him on the floor.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wild. They need to start playing with man a little bit more. Shit. So I'm about to
Yeah.
check them out.
I'm about to say.
They don't
And
play
then
no local
we can go
games.
to a game. I can get us some tickets and shit.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't been to a Georgetown game since Allen Iverson played,
I ain't never
and
been
I
to a.
barely, I barely remember that shit. Don't remember that shit at all. But shit, bro, it's about 10:30. This time we usually get off, man. So I'm about to log off this shit. Yo, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get Phil and them up here next week or some shit. That nigga Phil probably fell asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or he either busy or some shit. But I'm gonna fuck with you. You know,
Yeah.
I'll see what I got going on this weekend.
But this weekend
What's
I'll
the
be gone.
name? Oh, you gonna be gone?
Yeah, our flight leaves Friday morning, and I leave out at 8:30, and then we get there at like 10:30, whatever.
All right, shit. If I don't hear from you then, bro, you know what I'm saying? Be safe and shit like that. You
Yeah,
know,
you already know.
don't be wilding out too
Shit,
much. But I'm gonna fuck with you.
we about to get deep down there. We about to get lit.
Yeah, I seen the videos. I seen his videos and shit. He be having some joints in his videos.
Mm.
I was like, oh,
Yeah, no, shit
I
about
didn't know
to
you
get
had it like that. But all right,
lit.
bro, I'm gonna fuck
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Appreciate y'all
Let
for
me know.
checking out anything under the sun, bro. Y'all take it easy. All right, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.